Congratulations on the victory. You got the first win in newly renovated Timmons Arena, so I know you got to be pleased with that. You had a chance to play a lot, everybody in uniform, and your thoughts on tonight's victory.
Yeah, no, we'll take that. I honestly didn't even go into it thinking about the first win in Timmons until the staff said it after the game. So we're excited about that. We're part of a team that be in the record books as far as the first win. But overall, I thought it was good to get get some run against someone else. We didn't have, normally you could have a couple scrimmages against other teams. We only had one, so we haven't really played a lot of outside competition. So I don't care who it is. It was good for us to get out there and get some of the cobwebs out. We were able to play a lot of kids, and some kids that, even though they're sophomores, they haven't played a lot of basketball, just coming from other institutions. So it was fun to see them out there enjoying it and having fun playing basketball. And then, for us, we were able to put some things on film so that we can correct and work on a little bit this week before we play Georgia. So it was pretty good though. I was pleased outside of the free throw shooting.
Hey, Coach, your free throw shooting was one of the things that I was looking at, but also some of the careless passing that there was towards the end. But I think that was a lot of because of some of the players that hadn't had a chance to get on the court as much as others. Right. What was your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I actually just told the team is that, I know we had 13 turnovers, and the number it is what it is. I think the type of turnovers we had is what was kind of alarming in what you just said, some of the careless ones. But the ones that we're trying to throw it over the top in transition to kids running the floor, those are aggressive ones. The way we want to play, I have to live with those, especially again, we're trying to get our footing as a team and get some of the chemistry. So I would have felt better if it was about 7, because we did have about 6 just passing catch ones, they're easy. But, again, I'm glad it happened. So then when I'm still yelling about it in practice tomorrow, they can't say that he's just yelling for no reason. Now it's on film and they can see it.
Coach, early November basketball, first game out of the blocks, it's just one big evaluation period to see what you have. Right. Talk about your returning players. You lost a lot of players from a year ago, but you got a nice core back.
Right.
And Clara Cole certainly stepped up tonight, what she figured she would, and Raina McGowan's. And talk about some of your top returnees and how they performed tonight.
Yeah, they look like how I wanted them to look. The whole plan was, I knew we had some bets last year that we would lose, and I know those three, and so Claire, Raina, and Chantel were going to be huge for us, just as a program for our future. So with them getting a lot of minutes last year with that crew, they learned a lot, right? And I think they took that and then they worked hard on some of their deficiencies, and they're ready for to take over. And what they want is they're now not coming off the bench behind established players. They are the established players, and it's going to be some bumps in the road here as we go. But I'm really excited about our team with those three kind of spearheading what we got, and then adding the newcomers too.
Yeah, and speak about the pieces that you've added. It looked like Alyssa Urban really stepped up tonight, and saw a lot of good things from the additions. Talk about some of their play tonight.
Yeah, I think Alyssa. I said in my interview, and every interview I've done in preseason is that Alyssa Urban can score the ball, right? And I think we're going to allow her to be who she is. And she's going to take some shots that other people can't take on the team. And me and her have understanding as to what allows her to do that. But she can score, and we're going to allow her to be herself. I made a joke that she's going to be the one that gives me, the fans are going to love her, but she's going to give me a heart attack at times. Because sometimes I don't know what she's going to do. But for the most part, some of those tough baskets she takes, those are every day. She makes those every day in practice. I thought Kyra Parnell did a good job once she got settled, right? I think she's a kid that from 6'3" kid that could shoot the ball. She didn't play a lot at her last school, so this is some of the first minutes she's getting. I thought once she settled in, she was pretty good. Lauren Bailey is the one who's played the most, and she just didn't shoot the ball well today. And that happens, but she does so many other things for us. She takes charges. She's the one talking and kind of directing our defense. She's really going to be huge for us, whether she makes or misses shots. But I know she's going to make shots because that's what she does. And then I think my freshman, I think a lot of people are, you're going to love, Sophia Pearl is tough, man. She's going to go out there and she's going to battle. And I think her getting to learn the spot from Chantel Stewart a little bit will help her, but she's also a little bit more of a scoring threat than Chantel is. And Big Ty plays so hard, and I think everyone's gonna love her too. She has some work to do, like every freshman, but you see she's a big body. She knows how to use it. She's nimble. I know she missed that layup, but I don't know how many people are at her size and height are able to just corral that ball and push it full court and make that play. So we're excited. And there's some other kids that didn't. We got to get more minutes. Brooklyn King, we got to get her a couple more minutes. And Shannon Warren, I know you saw her shooting 12 She can do that. So we're excited about our whole team, and we'll continue to work through the rotations as we go. But I think, yeah, we lost some vets, right? And I think the inexperience will be something we're going to work throughout the preseason. But I think we're a pretty talented bunch, so I'm excited about it.
Coach, the only thing I saw you lose tonight was in WWE moves on the court. What can you say about your bigs tonight? I mean, points in the paint was just aggressive, great. I mean, considering the group that you lost, you really replaced them with a very good core so far. I know this was a smaller team that you played, but still, they showed very good.
Yeah. No, I think we were able to do in recruiting. We were able to fill some pieces. Like I said, we had 3 kids. The 3 freshmen were already signed already, and then we just went to the portal. We thought we needed some length and some shooting, and we attacked that. And we got that, and then we got some scoring with Alyssa Irvin. But every day our thing is we want to disrupt, dominate, and attack. So we want to disrupt on defense. I think we did that with 15 steals. We want to dominate the boards. We let them out hustle us a little bit on the boards, and I wasn't happy about that. But then we want to be in attack mode, and I feel like we did that. So I'm happy with it. Like I said, first game, getting some of the jitters out, and we'll just move forward from there.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.